fellow World of Gamers, sharing some thoughts on something that I've been thinking about recently. Video game collecting is dead. Or dying, at least. It's on its way out. The popularity of it is dying. People are still collecting. I'm still collecting. I have no intentions of stopping just yet. But what I'm seeing, especially online, because that's where the majority of this stuff is showcased, for me anyways, is that people are running out of things to collect, and therefore things to share and talk about. It was inevitable that it was going to happen. And I think because of platforms such as YouTube, it's really sped up in the last few years. That we've gotten to this point where there's nothing left to collect except for what's coming out, what's new. At this point in time, I don't think there is a console, even the most obscure, that hasn't been talked about. I don't think there's any games left, except for maybe some hidden prototypes, unfinished games that are yet to be discovered, that haven't been talked about. And just about every popular YouTube collector, and anybody that I've spoken to who has been a serious collector, has pretty much gone through every single console that you'd want to collect for, and picked up every popular game that you would possibly want to play or have in your collection. I certainly went through a lot of consoles very quickly. I stayed away from certain things because I just wasn't interested, because they were either crap consoles or the library of games was terrible. Things like the Amiga 32 CD, the Panasonic 3DO, the Atari Jaguar. I did actually own one a very, very long time ago. But things like that, to me, I know they're interesting to other people, and I know that people's opinions would be different to mine, but they just weren't interesting to me. What I was interested in, I collected very quickly, made a lot of money from reselling, focused on the Atlas collection, and now my main priority really is Switch. The Nintendo Switch. It's the only thing I'm really interested in. And the reason that I'm interested in it is because the Switch, to me, is the perfect sweet spot for playing modern games and playing retro games. The amount of remaster, re-releases of games from my past on the Switch has been absolutely fantastic to discover. But collecting as a whole is dying. It's on its way out. And I don't think there's going to be much time left for showcasing collections on YouTube. I think it's very slim pickings now with what people have to show that hasn't already been shown. And my interest in watching that type of content is certainly changing. It's not completely dying for me personally, but it's definitely changing. And I'm seeing that it's changing for content creators as well. Some content creators are moving on to different things. And I predict, and it's not hard to predict, that in the not too distant future, something else will come along that takes everybody's attention and sways people to move in a different direction. And to be honest, I'll be happy when that day comes, because it may mean that the prices of games come way back down. And I'll capitalise. And probably end up with a ginormous collection all over again. So maybe's gaming collection will die, or game collecting will die, and then go through reincarnation. For the time being, though, it's certainly changing. It's changing for me. Let me know if it's changing for you. What are your priorities at the moment? What is it that you're collecting? What are you interested in? Bye for now. I'll catch you in the next one. Stay safe out there.